Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. There's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular, and why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
Who were the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
So you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal. Then there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
No. They never said their names.
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. I didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance...
What's with you vault dwellers in those jumpsuits,
bad
huh?
news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Won't be able to
Here
pick
we
this.
are. Keep an eye out, will you? Let's see if I can get this open.
Сюди охоронці нас
Heck of a
побачать.
lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Locked tight.
No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key.
Мер.
See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
Окей, мер так мер. Доведеться явно для нього щось теж робити.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens to be meeting with the same suspicious-looking courier every other week. Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
I don't have time. I need that key now.
Why is finding this key so important to you, honey?
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Just trust me. It's important. You have my word.
You really thought that would work, didn't you? I don't think so.
Never mind. Thanks for nothing.
Have a nice day.
You keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna start thinking you're a synth.
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but however horrible the crimes this Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone isn't hard evidence. I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
You're breathing.
McDonough?
Back about this key business, I assume. I'm sorry, but I cannot condone unlawful searches of people's property.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
I understand. You have rules. Maybe for the right amount, you can bend them a bit.
What? How dare you? I'm the mayor, for God's sake, not some thug for hire.
Fine.
I know it's...
Uh-huh.
Ні, ну варіанти то ще є. Так, поки нічого не запідозрив. Якщо вас зловлять під час спроби крадіжки, на вас нападуть місцева охорона та друзі жертви. Сподіваюсь, мене не зловили ще.
Got the key? All right, let's head in. You do the honors. Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. The place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Мені здається, він не збирався тут затримуватись.
Nothing here. Did you check out that desk? Well, that's one way to hide a room. Well, look at this. All of a Merc's favorite things.
Hey, Valentine.
Check out what's on that table.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Any suggestions, Nick?
What about dog meat? Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
Any words of wisdom?
Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him, or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
Отже, Валентайн може стати моїм супутником. Магічним чином собака виявляється одразу поряд із необхідним місцем квесту.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Got something, boy?
Hey, who wants to look beautiful? Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
New issue of public occurrences. View from the vault. An outsider's perspective on the Commonwealth.
Проходження.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
Так, собака свою справу виконала, може бути тепер просто супутником. Але в мене баф на те, якщо я сам буду. Так, потрібно сюди якось потрапити. Так, глянемо. Так, кілька турелей. Якась підземна частина. О, так і знайшов. Протектор. Його можна запустити для собі, для допомоги.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
О, синти. Так, запустимо.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Hard hats are required while within a work site. Please wear your hard hat.
No enemy detected.
Так, отже тут повно синтів.
You must be terminated. Gone.
Sustaining damage.
Attacking enemy. Eye and systems offline.
I am detecting stealth activity. Kellogg's. Secure facility. Infiltrated. Termination required. Primary sensor critically damaged.
A lawful use of deadly force is in progress. Citizens are advised to clear the area.
Kellogg has ordered your termination.
Келог наказав нас. Проти
I am no
оце так.
longer detecting an enemy presence.
Так, лідер синтів. Я вже до нього дістатися. О.
I am damaged. Kellogg will not be pleased. Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
А, турель.
Initiate directive Sigma Omicron. Protect Kellogg.
Броня синтів, у них ще навіть броня є. Кріоміна. Долари, то таке. Так. Куди ж мені далі? Він знайшов ліфт там поряд із лідером синтів. Ага, і шорткат до виходу.
Sensor anomaly detected.
Вау-вау. Пастку прогавив.
Kellogg's secure facility infiltrated. Termination? It would appear my target has disappeared. Be warned, I cannot allow these attacks to...
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the peas and apple cobbler.
Невже він дійсно тут?
Sorry your house has been a wreck for 200 years, but I don't need a roommate. Leave. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Actuator damaged. Fort Hagen is under Institute authority. Terminating intruder.
You must die, human.
Upper limb
Directive received.
Nice.
got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
Actuator damaged. You are damaging valuable Institute property. Critical failure.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
І що я постійно перезаряджаюсь під вогнем турелей. Так, схоже на якийсь офіс.
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk. And there he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. Funny. I thought I had that honor. You came a long way. Let's hear it.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Pal, I'm just a puppet like you. My stage is a little bigger, that's all. Sean's a good kid. Bit older than you expected, am I right? But he's doing great. Only, he's not here. He's with the people pulling the strings.
God damn it, you mercenary motherfucker. Where is my son?
What's the cliche? So close, but yet so far away? That's Sean. But don't worry. You'll die knowing he's safe and happy. A bit older than you expected, but ah well. At least he's in a loving home. The Institute.
So where is it, huh? This institute. How do I get there?
Haven't you been paying attention? You don't find the Institute. The Institute finds you. You open the closet, it's just a closet. You can never find the monster that hides inside. Not until it jumps out at you. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
You know I am, Kellogg.
Is someone attacking spirit? Arm actuator damaged.
Stealthy.
You're not as soft as I thought. That it?
Так, пароль кіллога від терміналу. Кібернетичні приводи. Оце так. Неочікувані штуки. Пістолет Келлога. Критичне влучання відновлює ваші очки дії. Ну, це для любителів ВАНС.
All this tech. You were barely human.
Так, десь тут, напевно, повинен бути комп'ютер під нього. А ось він. О, якийсь моднявий. Так. Доступ локальний, ім'я Кело. Примітка. Хлопчик Шон успішно доставлений до інституту. Оплату отримано. Новий наказ. Вистежити ренегатів, зібрати підкріплення, зачистити та захопити Форт Хаген. Незабаром висуватися. Керування дверима. Відчинити двері. Угу. Так. Що квест далі каже? Поговорити з Ніком. Хто такий Нік? Шона забрав інститут, потрібно з'ясувати, де знаходиться цей інститут і звільнити звідти мого сина. Але для цього мені знадобиться допомога. Потрібно поговорити з Ніком Валентайном. Може йому щось відомо. А, Нік. Який ще Нік може бути? Отже, на цьому моменті наша погоня за Келгом завершилась. Якщо відео вам сподобалося, ставте вподобайки, підписуйтесь на канал, а я дякую за увагу і до нових зустрічей в цікавих та хороших іграх на каналі Вітаю.